nutrition. So go to minerals, F5. Okay, so there are many minerals actually we need for growth and development of body. So here is a map of the function of minerals in different body parts. So if you summarize this picture and if you print this picture, then you can well describe the function of minerals in human body. Manganese, the muscular reflexation; sodium, nerve and muscular function, integrity of sodium potassium at the nerve functions; magnesium, muscular relaxation; and manganese, strong bones; sulfur, healthy skin, hair and nails; phosphorus, this is bone development and lesions, arthritis and pain in the bone in the joints; magnesium, that alleviates constipation; the chromium, vanadium, that improve the sugar metabolism of these. They improve the function of pancreas. Right? Here are the third and important functions of different minerals. So I think you can read yourself. The copper is for lung function, iodine thyroid function, phosphorus and calcium tooth and bone formation, lithium stabilization of serotonin. Oh, there are many other unknown, non-standard minerals. They are also related to human health. Just chromium, vanadium, lithium, uh, just to manganese. Manganese has two functions. Magnesium, the bone को strongness बढाउनलाई पनि चाहियो manganese. Then thyroid function activity बढाउनलाई पनि चाहियो. Copper, fight infections. Magnesium, heart regulation. Then magnesium is also related to muscular activity. जब magnesium को कमी हुन्छ खुट्टा बाउडिन सुरु गर्छ. Okay, you know the similar nutrient, the function of minerals. And I don't go too much to the individual ones, but I just go to the major classification to major minerals that required 100 milligram per day, and minor minerals, trace minerals less than 100 milligram per day. And essentiality unclear minerals are silicon, vanadium, nickel, tin, cadmium, arsenic, aluminium, and boron. They are sometimes known and sometimes not needed. Oh, there is safe range of intake for the minerals. So, and minerals interact with each other and with vitamins. Just so vitamin calcium is related to vitamin D, and quantity of mineral in the body is controlled by amount absorbed and amount excreted through the skin losses due to sweating and perspiration. Okay, there are major minerals: the magnesium, sodium, potassium, calcium, and phosphorus. And just the iodine, other function of iodine, zinc, copper, molybdenum, fluorine. Fluorine is also needed, right? Just to, if you go to calcium, then the clinical problems associated with calcium deficiency are tetany, a decrease in ionized serum calcium in the blood, then osteoporosis, abnormal thinning of the bone, and rickets and osteomalacia. That means bachine ke ordine bachine, pit bachine case with the calcium related case. Then phosphorus is also related to rickets and osteomalacia. Then magnesium, then weak muscles, and they are not a major symptom of magnesium. Just the muscle pain is related to the magnesium. Sodium, the muscular cramping, like of magnesium. Oh, potassium is more related to hyperkalemia, hypoparalysis, and hypertension. They are, if there is imbalance in potassium, if potassium is low in the diet, then the condition we say the hypokalemia, then it is related to it leads to paralysis. Then chlorine is not needed. It is essential, but in trace amount. It is helpful in maintenance of gastrointestinal disorders. But if it is in excess amount, it is called hyperchloremic alkalosis. Then if sulfur in excess, we say the condition, the cystinuria, urinary excretion of cysteine. Cysteine चाहिँ तिम्रो then it forms the renal calculus. जस्तो renal मा चाहिँ तिम्रो जुन पोर हुन्छ जाली त्यो चाहिँ it disturbs the it fills the pores, and we say this is the cystinuria. Then major sources, the sulfur, the meat-based and protein-based products are the for iron. It is related to anemia, right? Then manganese, it is related to neurological disorders. The chromium, it is related to the sugar metabolism. It is binding the insulin to the cell. This insulin metabolism is controlled by chromium. And if chromium is imbalanced, there is imbalance in insulin release, and this we say the diabetes mellitus. Diabetes mellitus are of two kinds. One is type 1 and type 2. If no insulin is released in the body, then this condition we say the type 1 diabetes. Or sometimes insulin is released, but it is not carried to inside the cell, or it is not helping to bring the sugar molecules or the energy molecules to the cell. Right? Glucose molecule is a type 2 diabetes. Right? Then cobalt, there is no report of clinical problems, but it is a part of the vitamin B12 and formation of RBC. It regularizes. Then selenium, we say one disease, the heart disease, the Cassan disease, or Cassin-Beg disease related to bone and joints. Heart, it is a Cassan disease, but Cassin-Beg disease is related to bone and joints. And male infertility is mostly associated with, or one of the reason is the selenium deficiency. Okay, then molybdenum. There are no clinical problems of lack of molybdenum, but small quantities are needed. But if the fluorine is in excess amount, it causes the dental caries and osteoporosis. There are a special requirement of fluorine for the dental growth that promotes dental physical appearance very good. Okay, but if fluorine is in excess amount, that causes dental fluorosis or skeletal fluorosis. Okay, that's much about nutrition of minerals, and I don't have much slide today to show you the latest info today. So please go to the first figure of this mineral part. Then the many things come into mind, which is macro mineral and which is micro mineral. Then it is easier to identify.
Okay, sir. Okay.